Hi, I'm Jan Sitter with Coastal Beach Homes. Got Dan Sitter over here behind the camera for us. Here with a couple of our clients who have just bought a brand new home, and it is one that was built for them. And I just wanted to talk to them a few minutes about their experience so that you might have a better idea of what you may need to do in planning, or whether maybe you might want to call us to help you get your home. So, guys, tell me a little bit about the experience that you had in getting the new home, and maybe some advice you might have for other people.
Well, the first thing I want to tell you guys, you're amazing to work with.
Oh,
First off, we've been friends for a while, but we live in New York, and living in New York, it's a long distance, like 800 miles. So for us to have to be down here, we couldn't do that without you. So when we would come down here, every document that had to be signed, you went through each and every piece of that document and said, do you understand this? If we didn't understand it, you explained everything. When we first started looking at homes, before that process started, we were like, oh, I don't know if we like this. But you're always there with us and saying, what do you like and what don't you like? So this has been a process for us. It hasn't been just today, it's been a process. And the other thing is you recommend people, and I know Nick wants to talk about that, so we followed through with that, and I am going to tell you the law firm that you asked us to recommend, and we trust them immensely. The mortgage company, we trust them. They have been there for us just like you guys, and so we would never want to do a process like this without you two behind us. When we came in here for this walkthrough, you guys were here. Everything that we had to go through, you were here. Okay, well, we don't like this, and well, Jan, what about this? I don't know about this. Dan, what about this? And you guys answered all of our questions. We didn't have to think about it. You were there. We went to your home, and we talked about everything that we were so nervous. And so every week we've been coming down here, and you guys have been there every week for us. So I personally want to thank both of you because it has been
fantastic.
So smooth.
Oh,
We haven't been
It makes it
afraid.
so much easier, I think.
Yeah.
Having you have connection with certain things, and makes it easier for us to. And like when we did the inspection, there's things that that you're looking for that I may not be looking for because I'm so wound up. Man, this is nice, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm tired, we're moving.
Yeah.
We got so much stuff going on. We say, hey, this ain't working, this ain't working. And so far, these people here that Great Southern has taken care of this stuff. I said, we still got like 30 days to check stuff out, and hopefully.
And I remember meeting you guys at the beginning of our journey together, where you were just thinking about moving here.
Yeah.
And that's where dreams begin, is when you begin to dream about coming, and then let the professionals like Dan and me handle all of the little stuff so that your transition is an easier one.
Yes.
I remember even with your home where you were moving from in New York, we helped you in that process of finding a good realtor there, and we worked closely with that realtor to make that transition smoother for you.
Right.
And so all of that really comes into play when you're getting a new home. Even those realtors will greet you and be very nice, but they are realtors for the builder. They're not realtors for you. So we highly recommend having a realtor, whether it's Jan and Dan or somebody else, represent you in your buying process. It just makes such a big difference.
Oh, yeah, it's so much easier, because you're looking out for stuff.
You're looking out for us.
Looking out for us, you know what I mean? If something's wrong, you want it corrected. So I mean, I think
it's a scary feeling knowing you're moving from a state and your
Yeah.
family, and you're coming down here blind.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been coming down here for 30 plus years for vacation, and so for us to make this decision and leave our family and to come down here, your family.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say.
You got back to us.
Yes.
When we called you,
Thank you.
I mean, within a reasonable time.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has stuff going on. You always got back to us, and it's not like, oh, I gotta wait 3 days for a phone call.
Because we wanted it now.
And
Thank you.
even
Yes.
the mortgage company, John, he did a great job. Anytime we called him, he would answer the questions. And it makes you feel better knowing that, you know, they're looking out for you, or, oh, we got this or that, or whatever question we had, he had an answer for it, or he said, yeah, I'll get back to you and I'll get the answer. And we felt comfortable with him, the attorneys, and you guys, you know.
I remember
We've been truly blessed.
I remember we were looking for 4 or 5 acres, because we're used to 6 and another 6 acres. So that was a transition for
Yeah,
us.
only from
Yeah.
like 12 acres
So-
to 2
Yeah,
different
so now
spots.
for us to have 1.5 acres, and for you to walk us through and say, you know, guys, are you really sure? But
Right.
you know what, you didn't say no.
No.
No, you didn't say
You made
no.
us make the choice, and
Just-
you kind of
yes.
said, yeah,
Yeah,
and really, even 1.5 acres, you gotta look out there. I mean, that's
it's
nice.
beautiful.
It is, I don't wanna come
Yes.
happy.
So we would
I probably
never,
don't even need 1.5 acres.
But it's a process when
Yes.
you first start looking to have
Yes.
somebody like Jan and Dan with Coastal Beach Homes helping you, guiding you in that thought process to get you to understand what it is that your heart really is telling you that you want. And you guys have been phenomenal to work with. We feel blessed to
Yeah, we
be
are
a
too.
part of your dream.
your words always. What is your heart telling you? Not your mind.
Yeah.
What is your heart saying to you? And that's when I had to take a step back. And I was like,
Yeah, you
talk
looked
about
at stuff
it.
and said, maybe I don't need 6
Yeah,
acres, you know
yeah.
what? Oh, we're mowing a lot now. huh?
Yeah, we're getting away from that.
Yeah.
I heard
It's
what your
nice.
mouths were saying, but I was listening to what your heart
Yes.
was telling me. And that's part of it. It's been such
The
a
process.
fun adventure, and I can't wait for these folks now who are friends of ours. Through the whole process, we've become like family, and we're excited to share this salt life with them. We hope that you'll make the same decision. Just call us,
Yeah.
843-282-8628.
Call them.